Like the Weekend Edition starts now. So glad you can join us. Good Saturday evening. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. Bahamas Power and Light sharpening its focus on fuel stability, smarter funding, and stronger service for the family islands. While addressing the Bahamas Institute of Chartered Accountants Week Forum, the company's Chief Operating Officer, Anthony Christie, said BPL's true test is summer reliability, and while New Providence delivered, the family islands remains an urgent priority. He adds that the utility company will undergo a full tariff review and seek new financing through partners like the Inter-American Development Bank to steady costs and boost power generation. And definitely you will hear more coming from the COO of BPL. Well, roadworks are by the government to win votes. Well, tonight, Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, is pushing back during a stop in Cat Island where nearly 100 miles of roadway undergoing major upgrades. Prime Minister Davis dismissed the suggestion that these improvements are politically timed.
There will be detractors. The roads have to be fixed. Timing of fixing the roads is not just because of the election, it's because when we're able to get around to it. Don't forget now, we have an archipelago, right? And work has been ongoing throughout the islands, and sometimes you don't get some places until we are able to scale up with the capacity of contractors and their workers. And so, whatever they would say, the work is getting done.
Mr. The Honorable Clay Sweeting going even further, insisting that the administration's infrastructure push has been consistent from day one, pointing to projects in Andros, Abaco, Eleuthera, San Salvador, Inagua, and Cat Island.
You only have to look at facts, not what people say. You look over the history over the last 4 years. Infrastructure and the amount of funds and allocation and the work that's been done throughout this country speak for themselves. And this has been a continuous project throughout the country to ensure that family islands get the same amount of infrastructure as anywhere else through the capital. And if you look in the capital alone, we've already paved almost 50 miles this year alone. So throughout the country, we've been working for 4 years, not just yesterday.
Switching now to crime news, police investigating the death of a man who reportedly fell from a home he was painting on Ocean Drive, Western New Providence. According to reports, the homeowner said he hired the victim to paint his roof. He left for lunch around noon and returned about 30 minutes later to find the man missing. After searching the property, the victim was discovered unresponsive in bushes on the eastern side of the residence. CPR was performed, but EMS later confirmed he had no signs of life. Investigations continue. Well, police investigating an armed robbery in Bamboo Town that occurred on Taylor Drive off Victoria Boulevard. According to reports, a female caller told officers her mother and stepfather were robbed of cash by a man wearing a white hoodie and armed with a gun. The suspect fled north on Taylor Drive before police arrived. Officers searched the area but were unable to locate the suspect. Anyone with information is asked to contact police at 911, 919, or the Criminal Investigations Department at 502-9991. Well, we're just getting started, and you definitely want to tune in. A major organization inspiring Bahamians to adopt positive, healthy lifestyles. That and more when we come back.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
As a resident of Golden Isles for the past 22 years, I've lived there, served as the chairman for the constituency for the past 11 years. I know the needs, I know the infrastructure needs, I know the needs that the people in Golden Isles need. I drive through there every day. Some of the needs is the healthcare system, the environment. We're looking at it, safety in terms of the police presence being in the constituency on a daily basis. And so I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get Golden Isles up running and making sure that it's be the best constituency in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. My name is Brian Berkeley Brown from the great constituency of Golden Isles. I'm asking that you lend me a vote so I could work for you.
This message has been brought to you by the Free National Movement.
A digital wave is making its mark across the Bahamas. From Grand Bahama to Anagua, Bahamians are embracing smarter ways to pay. The Pay Fast, Live Digital campaign, launched by the Central Bank of the Bahamas and the Clearing Banks Association, is bringing safe, fast, and convenient payment solutions to every island, from online banking to mobile wallets.
We had an incredible turnout, so it gave us an opportunity to have a conversation that they can also be a part of and appreciate.
Remember, people over 60 and around 60, the fear that you talk about, we understand, and we have persons to be able to assist with that.
I learned that digital banking is going to be one of the biggest ways that us as Bahamian kids will benefit in the future.
It has to start somewhere, and this is a good start.
We're empowering communities, one town hall at a time, for families, for businesses, for you. Let's live digital.
Diet-friendly special.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales here at CBS Bahamas. When it comes to hardware or home improvement items, we guarantee the lowest prices. That's our price match guarantee. If you find anything we sell for a lower price anywhere in the Bahamas, let us know about it. We will beat that price. We want your business. Shop at CBS Bahamas or cbsbahamas.com.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Thousands of Bahamians continue to battle with the often debilitating effects of diabetes. With World Diabetes Day just observed, health advocates say the push to better support and equip those living with the disease is more urgent than ever. Lloyd Allen reports.
November 14th is World Diabetes Day, and here at home, officials of the Bahamas Diabetes Association hosted a one-day symposium bringing together a cadre of individuals and companies on the front line of diabetic treatment. The event held at St. Gregory's Anglican Church Hall Friday also hosted a number of patients and medical experts, all tackling challenges related to diabetes. President of the Bahamas Diabetes Association, Lindiana Raming, says the focus remains on public awareness and education about the disease.
You can live a healthier lifestyle. You need to monitor your blood glucose. You must go and have your annual checkup and ask to have the A1C test. That's the special test for diabetes. Family history, the fact that we are black. Okay, the fact that we may have hypertension, cholesterol problem, so diabetes, obesity, all of that can lead into you developing diabetes.
Chairman of the Healthy Bahamas Coalition, Dr. Philip Swan, adds affordable treatment remains a challenge, but there are a number of options in place, including provisions within the National Prescription Drug Plan to limit related costs to patients.
There is a need for the ministry to pool resources in purchasing medications for persons with diabetes, the insulin for the insulin dependent, and of course the hypoglycemics for the others. And the reality there is that once we have an overall idea as to what the burden or the requirement for purchasing is, then we can pool those resources. And I believe the minister has communicated that the government's intention is to provide all persons with diabetes, especially those who are on an NHI plan, to have the same benefits of those who are on a prescription drug plan.
Several vendors also present showcasing products and services for those with diabetes, including the National Insurance Board, the Walk-In Clinic, Ports International, as well as the Family Foot Center. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Island Luck Company doing its part to promote positive, healthy lifestyles in the Bahamas. The company hosted its second annual Fit Fest, a community wellness initiative inspiring Bahamians to adopt healthy lifestyles. CEO of Island Luck, Sebastian says the goal isn't just to burn calories, but to build confidence, community, and a culture of consistency.
I haven't lost my father to his own, wellness challenges. It really prompted me, not just because of that, but also for myself. When you look at it, you have to take care of the man and businessman, or the man and woman, and we go through life so consumed with every day, chasing careers, chasing our business. Sometimes not just chasing nothing at all, just chilling. And the reality is we'd be irresponsible if anyone, mothers, fathers, daughters, anyone that the household is dependent on to not have health is a priority. It's a holistic approach to healthcare, and we're so proud to be a part of this journey for many people.
Kiwanis Club of Fort Montague giving back in a big way to residents in the Freetown constituency this weekend. Club President DeAndrea Saunders Curry says community service is a backbone of not just Kiwanis, also critical to the development of any society.
This is important because there are a lot of persons in our community that are in need, and we see the need, and our theme for this year is Hearts for Service, Compassion and Action. And so keeping it with that theme, we thought it fit to, reach out to the community and put our compassion into action.
Well, Sanders Curry says it was also important to include the youth branch in its project to ensure they understand the importance of giving.
We know that our kids today definitely move by action. This generation are not about us telling them what to do, but by what they see us do. And so we saw it more than fitting to incorporate them in our activities, our projects, and everything that we do so that they can see for themselves what it is that we do and what service really looks like. And so we've asked them to accompany us today.
We'll stay with us, and as Total Sports is up next.
I worked hard every single day, from primary school into secondary school. My name is Darren Pickstock. I started to work at Atlantis as a space cleaner. Nobody could beat me. I took pride in my job. After that, I went to the UK to study law. I'm very proud of my work in the Senate, my advocacy for suicide prevention, my record in empowering young people, and also food security. I'm the chairman of the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation. I believe that it is important for us to feed ourselves, so I see that as a national security issue. The government has done a lot, but the reality is there is a lot more to be done. The cost of living is always increasing, and so to be able to bring down the cost of food will assist people in being able to eat properly. Investing in Bahamians is important, extremely important. It is about opening the door. People just want an opportunity. I am very result-driven, and that is what Golden Isles will see me as.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Is the Little Caesars Stuffed Crust Pizza. Get more pizza for less money. Only $12. It's a whole new level of pizza with cheese stuffed crust so spectacular that there's nothing left.
Pizza.
A delicious pepperoni pizza with the crust stuffed with lots of cheese and brushed with butter and garlic flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Hot and ready Thursday to Saturday between 4 and 8 for only $12. Simply irresistible. And only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey.
As a resident of Golden Isles for the past 22 years, I've lived there, served as the chairman for the constituency for the past 11 years. I know the needs, I know the infrastructure needs, I know the needs that the people in Golden Isles need. I drive through there every day. Some of the needs is the healthcare system, the environment. We're looking at safety in terms of the police presence being in the constituency on a daily basis. And so I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get Golden Isles up and running and making sure that it's be the best constituency in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. My name is Brian Berkeley Brown from the great constituency of Golden Isles. I'm asking that you lend me a vote so I could work for you.
This message has been brought to you by the Free National Movement.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. The BAISS Senior Boys Baseball Championship Series continuing last night at the Andre Rogers National Baseball Stadium. The Comets of Queens College coming out on top of Game 1 by a demanding 20-11 final score as SAC looked to stay alive to tie the series. An even game through the first 2 innings as both teams were unable to touch home plate, but SAC would put the bats to work at the end of the 3rd inning to take a 5-0 lead. QC now fighting back would manage to close the gap and score 3 runs, but this one would be long over as the Big Red Machine cruised their way to victory by a commanding final score of 14-3. The decisive and final game for the Senior Boys BAISS Baseball Championship will continue on Monday. Still in baseball news, as the Grand Bahama Games ends another week of action, one constituency is continuing their hot streak across the entire competition. Our Matthew Martinborough shares more in this report.
It took extra innings as East Grand Bahama takes the gold medal behind a marvelous 6th straight strikeout performance by Warren Saunders in relief to conclude another week of the Grand Bahama Games. Here's starting pitcher Leon Cooper Jr. on the win.
Them facing us as the older guys, that really showed fight. We just gotta show a little better, but it was a very good fight. Kudos to both teams, and it was good that we won and showed what we have, especially in our constituency, of the sports talent that we have.
Along with 6 straight Ks, Saunders added a single, a stolen base, and coming in as a run in the 3-2 win as he humbly shares his desire to simply compete.
I really wasn't trying to do too much, just trying to be in a groove, you know. I know that our team needed the out, so just trying to stay focused, throw strikes. I happened to get 6 in a row. I didn't even know how much the number was for real. I just was trying to get the ball across the plate.
Coming away with the silver is Central Grand Bahama following the loss. First baseman and coach Donovan Cox Jr. says the loss is a learning experience for the young Central team.
These kids, man, young kids playing against grown men, so I love the fact that they showed heart. I love the fact that they came out and gave it everything they have. We went into extra innings, 2 extra innings. It was a real battle. 1-run game, you could not have asked for a better game, and these guys, they left it all on the field, and that's all that could be proud of. That's the only thing I could ask for.
Now, following baseball's final pitch, the battling constituencies are looking forward to the hardwood as they'll be competing in basketball starting on Monday. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Matthew Martinborough.
Thanks, Matthew. And in basketball action, our women's national team with another win in Game 3 of the FIBA Women's Caribbean Championships as they took down Team Jamaica by a final score of 88-56, improving their tournament record to 2 wins and 1 loss. Leading the stats for Game 3 would be Valencia Demerit putting up 25 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. LaShawn Higgs with 23 points, 3 assists and 9 steals. And Valerie Nesbitt going for a triple-double, dropping 20 points, 10 rebounds and 11 assists. Team Bahamas is set to take on the U.S. Virgin Islands tomorrow afternoon. And that's been your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Enjoy your weekend.
Well, I worked hard every single day, from primary school into secondary school. My name is Darren Pickstock. I started to work at Atlantis as a space cleaner. Nobody could beat me. I took pride in my job. After that, I went to the UK to study law. I'm very proud of my work in the Senate, my advocacy for suicide prevention, my record in empowering young people, and also food security. I'm the chairman of the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation. I believe that it is important for us to feed ourselves, so I see that as a national security issue. The government has done a lot, but the reality is there is a lot more to be done. The cost of living is always increasing, and so to be able to bring down the cost of food will assist people in being able to eat properly. Investing in Bahamians is important, extremely important. It is about opening the door. People just want an opportunity. I am very result-driven, and that is what Golden Isles will see me as.
Cheney's Chesapeake Road Christmas Wonderland is open under the Big Tent. Get your Christmas trees in pink, frosted, green, or white in a variety of sizes. Musical Christmas LED and laser lights, a large variety of tree ornaments, lighted angels and Santa tree toppers, bright and lively colored Christmas balls in all sizes, garlands, wreaths, tree skirts, stockings, and lots more. Add flowers, picks, and decorative mesh to brighten up your home or office this holiday season. And don't forget the toys at Cheney's Chesapeake Road. Check our selections online at www.cheneys.com.
Our company offers a simple philosophy, open hands. What do open hands mean? If you keep your hands closed, nothing comes in, nothing goes out. If you keep your hands open, a lot of things comes in, a lot of things goes out. We cannot expect to be a successful company without blessing our community and blessing our country.
My good friend and valued client, Dominic Stirrup, approached me following a meeting we had and told me of the idea that he had of feeding 10,000 Bahamians on Thanksgiving.
There was a lot of details to put together, had to figure out how to get it done. But at the end, it was worth it. At the end, it gave me a heart of gratitude to know that our company is reaching out to so many persons.
We invite you on a journey to witness an extraordinary chapter in the story of the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, a tale of compassion, unity, and the true spirit of Thanksgiving.
You got to be miles away from here, Bodon. Where is she? Whoa, easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom all by yourself. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?
Harriet Tubman. You're confident, composed. When trouble comes, you'll be ready. I come to get you. Bring all of you to freedom.
Do you know what would happen if you got caught?
I made it this far on my own, so don't you tell me what I can't do. I will give every last drop of blood in my veins until this monster called slavery is dead. Ready?
The DRM Authority 2025 Official Hurricane Shelter List. Abaco Central District, Central Abaco Primary School, Marsh Harbor, Friendship Tabernacle, Dundas Town, Guanakee Primary School, Guanakee, Manawar Primary School, Manawar, Hope Town Primary School, Hope Town. Abaco Northern District, Amy Roberts Primary School, Green Turtle Key, Faith Walk Church of God Community Center, Cooperstown, Grand Key All-Age School, Preschool Block, Grand Key. Abaco Southern District, Crossing Rocks Primary School, Crossing Rocks, Moores Island School, Moores Island, and Soul Seeking Ministries, Moores Island. And that was the list of the 2025 Official Hurricane Shelter List of the DRM Authority.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here sitting in our amazing studio. Well, I'm preparing for my new show coming this fall. In Depth with Mukesh Lapinder is a Sunday magazine-style show with timely investigations and deep explorations into the country's ills and triumphs. So join me on Sundays at 10 a.m. this fall for long-form and engaging conversations. And remember, only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Diane Dorset joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Good evening, Desmond. With 15 days left in the 2025 hurricane season, the tropics remain quiet and no cyclone development is anticipated over the next 7 days. And that's a welcome stretch of calm as we near the finish line. Now, outside the studio tonight, conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 75 degrees. Winds are north-northeast at 8 miles per hour. Humidity is at 65% and pressure is standing at 29.99 inches or 1,015.7 millibars. And across the Family Islands, here's what temperatures look like this evening. In the Northwest Bahamas, Freeport City and Green Turtle Key at 71 degrees, Alistown, Bimini 76, Marsh Harbor, Abaco, a cool 66 degrees, Bullocks Harbor 80 degrees. Moving down to the Central Bahamas, Fresh Creek, Central Andros at 74, Camp Space, South Andros, and Black Point, Exuma 75. Harbor Island 78, Roxton and Luther 74 degrees, and the Fort Arthurstown, Kid Island, San Salvador, Rumkey all 76, Georgetown, Exuma 77, and for our southernmost islands, Clarencetown, Crooked Island, Raglan Island at 76 degrees, Betsy Bay and Atkins at 78, Matthew, Toninagua 80 degrees, and for the Turks and the Caicos Islands 79 degrees. Now for your voting forecast. In the Northwest Bahamas tonight and tomorrow, expect light and variable winds with flat seas. Low tide will be at 10:39 tonight and again at 11:17 tomorrow morning. Now in the Central and Southeast Bahamas, both tonight and tomorrow, winds will be easterly at 10 to 15 knots with seas at 2 to 4 feet. All in all, it's shaping up to be a beautiful weekend for boating. Now, our satellite picture shows lingering clouds over the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, which may spark a couple of isolated showers. Now, tonight, you can expect a cool 69 degrees with clear skies, and that'll be, I'd say, a welcome relief from today's temps earlier, but tomorrow, 80 degrees, nice with plenty of sun. Now, for your extended weather forecast, a gorgeous week is coming. Gorgeous, I'm talking sunny days and very mild nights across the islands. Now that'll do it for your check on weather. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Back to you, Desmond.
Well, looking pretty good. Looking definitely good. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Are you ready for the hardest sports show on the market? It's called The Timeout. Sundays on the ZNet Television Network. In our first show, 4 decades of sports in the country.
When I became born again, I got a better understanding of who I was supposed to be and my purpose in the earth. And I realized that an adulterer was not my purpose.
This coming Monday on ZNS Television, Taking Social Services to the People celebrates the Bahamian male and discusses how they play a vital role in changing the landscape of Bahamian society. Tune in this coming Monday at 9 p.m. on ZNS Television for Taking Social Services to the People.
The Royal Bahamas Police Force is one of the most unique professions because it allows you to work in almost every field.
For the police, I fly the unmanned aerial vehicles.
I always had an interest in forensic science.
The most interesting area that I would have been exposed to would have been the fire prevention section. It's so much you can pursue.
I get to serve my community and my people every day. Log on to our webpage. There's information about the recruitment process and all of our various departments.
At the Sydney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.
Thank you for being a friend.
that if a fire starts in your home, you may have as little as 2 minutes to escape? Keep your family and home safe with these few fire safety preparation and prevention tips. Ensure that your home has working smoke detectors. They will alert you if there is smoke and fire in your home. Install a smoke detector on every level of your home, inside each bedroom and outside each sleeping area. Test smoke detectors every month and change the batteries every 6 months. Home fires can spread rapidly and every second counts. Create an escape plan and practice it with everyone in your home. Make sure everyone can safely escape in less than 2 minutes. Keep escape routes as clutter-free as possible so no one trips or falls on the way out during an emergency. In addition to smoke detectors, fire extinguishers is an important device to have on hand. To use a fire extinguisher, remember the acronym PASS. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle, squeeze the handle, and sweep from side to side at the base of the fire. We must all do our parts to ensure that our families and homes are safe in the event a fire occurs. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police, the Director of Fire Services, and all officers of the Fire Department, let's work together to help prevent fires, because fire safety is everyone's responsibility, and the life you save may be your own.
You got to be miles away from here before dawn. Where is she? Whoa, easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom all by yourself. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?